Hello guys and welcome to Camp Cretaceous Season 4 trailer breakdown. And no, it's not just a breakdown, there's much more to talk about. Just like Brooklyn's potential name reveal, well, it's Lynn, alright? And I don't know if it's a proper name reveal, but then interestingly enough, we have found out that this season will have 11 episodes and 2 new characters, Haley Joel Osment and Kirby Howell Baptistide. Now, this could link into the previously known concept art of a character known as Angelique Lee Chen, which has now been removed from the account. Like, before the trailer, this pictures have been removed. So yeah, that's interesting. But more interestingly enough, the island we see in the trailer, it's not Isla Sona. It's been confirmed, it's not Isla Sona, and it's none of the other islands. It's something completely new. Moving on, we have shots from the trailer that weren't uploaded on YouTube, and here we see the robot dog attacking the snow vehicle of Ben and Darius, but now we know YAZ is also with them. Secondly, we have Ben running away from something, probably the saber-toothed tiger, and thirdly, we have all 6 of the campers running away from something. Now I believe it has to be the Spinosaurus, but I say 6 campers because in the other shots of the trailer we don't see Darius, but here we see Darius running with the campers. And did you notice Brooklyn doesn't have her jacket on? She is running jacketless. So yeah, that's interesting. And then we have the campers stuck around raptors. And if you notice, these raptors have the same color scheme that we saw a raptor have in the very first teaser. Like, this season is connecting to season 1's teaser raptors. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And well, I saved the best picture for last, and that's of our big boy Scorpios Rex returning for season 4. And I believe this has to be the returning of Scorpios Rex. This model and design we have never seen in season 3. So yeah, I'm getting close to my predictions, yes! Anyway, moving on to the trailer breakdown. So, we started the trailer with the campers leaving the island, and we can see they're happy and excited, and quickly their happiness turns into fear as the mosasaur approaches them. Now we know the mosasaur escaped because we saw the same events that happened in the Fallen Kingdom in season 3, and as the mosasaur approaches, there's this cool shot of the radar, and the campers are terrified as the mosasaur closes in, and you can already see the boat being a little tilted. So I think mosasaur has already struck a little, and you can see an island in off the distance, so maybe that's the island the campers reach. And then the mosasaur presumably destroys the entire boat. But wait, what happened to the dinosaur on the boat? I mean, that's the whole cliffhanger of season 3, right? And that's the reason the campers had to stay on Nublar for 2 more days, because the boat had a hole in it, and the hole seemed a little small for a big dinosaur, so it had to be a baby dinosaur. But we don't even see a mention of it in this trailer. But here's the thing, we do see a little mention of it, and it's very cheeky. You just have to see it. I mean, you have this shot of Darius jumping in the water, right, with rope tied to him, and it's weird why he's doing that. I suppose he's trying to save the dinosaur that was on the boat, and I suppose the other campers decided to throw that dinosaur off the boat. So it's up to our good old Darius to save the dinosaur, but you can see when he goes down in the ocean, the rope is not tied to him. So I suppose Kenji cuts it off because, of course, season 3 we knew that Kenji and Darius weren't on good terms. So perhaps sabotaging Darius, Kenji just cuts off the rope. And I'm pretty sure the dinosaur on the boat is Scorpios Rex. And to back it off, we have this shot previously shown, the radar shot. I mean, we can see there's something else. The mosasaur wasn't coming for the campers, but indeed it was coming for the dinosaur that was thrown into the water by the campers. I mean, you can see that tiny dot. It has to be the dinosaur. And why do I believe it's the Scorpios Rex? Well, because after the mosasaur strikes, I believe every camper would presume that the Scorpios Rex is dead. That dinosaur that fell off from the boat has to be dead, and now they don't have to worry about it. But then, in one shot of the trailer, YAZ is like, it can't be, and they're really terrified of what they see. And I believe this shot is directly before we see this shot of the Scorpios Rex on the tree, and they are in shock because they thought the Scorpios died by the mosasaur, but it's still alive. And it's bound to attack the campers. I hope they survive. And guys, this is my own take on how the series will play out. So yeah, moving on with that, we have all the campers crashing on the island, and you can definitely see that the boat is completely destroyed. So there's no way of going back with that boat, alright? So I believe then Ben would go off to find some place to rest, and that's where he finds the saber-toothed tiger. And then perhaps a chase will start off, Ben will start a run, and presumably think that he got away, and then the campers would find a spot to stay, but then only to find out that the saber-toothed tiger was following them, and then the saber-toothed tiger would perhaps attack, roar, charge at them. A big chase will start off, and that's how the first episode will end, with of course the saber-toothed tiger being defeated and the campers finding out the secrets of this island, that it's a hologram, that this place has more secrets than it previously were thought to have. The biggest secret being that whatever this corporation is making these dinosaurs fight for money. Like, people are betting money on these dinosaurs for winning, and when they win, they get a lot of money. And you can see how each dinosaurs have been given their own place to suit themselves. And you might wonder how we can see so many biomes on one island. Well, these drones are projecting these places. For example, we see Kentrosaurus living in the snow. Now, it's not really snow, it's drones projecting this snow so it could comfort the Kentrosaurus. Each dinosaur have been given a biome that suits their personality. For example, this T-Rex could very possibly be the Isla Sorna buck T-Rex, because you can see it's living in the redwood forest, and you can see like how the drones are blinding it so it could just go off into the battle. Like, they are forcefully leading this dinosaur to a battle, and you can of course see this T-Rex is brutally damaged, like heavily scarred. So maybe you're gonna see more like bloody things in this show, I don't know, but I'm kinda excited about it. And perhaps after the kids find out about this secret, they try to stop all the other dinosaurs, and thus we see them in the snowy environment, but they get chased by this robot dog, which is obviously trying to stop them, but somehow finds itself falling in the water itself. And campers do find the Kentrosaurus, but I suppose they fail to save this Kentrosaurus, because in the end it goes to battle out the T-Rex and perhaps die a miserable death. But the campers still don't give up and go back to save other dinosaurs and reach this arid land again to see what dinosaur needs to be saved. But it turns out the dinosaur that was meant to be saved is the Spinosaurus. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the return of the Spinosaurus after 20 long years. And then of course, as the Spinosaurus sees the campers, it only sees meals, it chases them. And God knows what happens. Well, actually, I kinda have an idea what happens. A storm breaks in, dust storm actually, where we see the campers run for their lives, and perhaps Kenji falls in a ditch. Yeah, that was an interesting shot. Kenji falls in a ditch, and of course, that ditch turns out to be the ditch of saber-toothed tiger. And all the other campers try to save Kenji and then find themselves in the jaws of the saber-toothed tiger. Now we bring our attention to Darius, who seems to be lost and perhaps running for his life. Why is he running? Because I think he was kidnapped, and it was up to the other campers to find him, to rescue him. But which corporation am I continuously talking about? Well, it's simple. It's Manticore, right? It has to be Manticore. Like, we have been building for Manticore for 3 seasons. It has to be Manticore. But it still doesn't answer why they are making these dinosaur battle for money. Like, that's my guess, right? I suppose they're fighting for money because that's what Kenji's father would do. Like, I believe Kenji's father is behind all of this, and he's making these dinosaurs fight for money. I mean, of course, he's seen that picture of that land, right? And it could make sense that he is behind all of this. Like, he is the sadistic man behind all of this menace. And if I had a guess about what could be the final fight for the ultimate dinosaur champion, well, I would guess the Scorpios Rex would be in there, because why not? Scorpios Rex represents Isla Nublar. Then we would have the T-Rex that would represent Isla Sorna. But I suppose we could also have just the T-Rex fighting Spinosaurus, right? I mean, that's the battle of the centuries. We've been waiting for the rematch. Yeah. So guys, this wraps up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. What do you guys think? What are your theories? I want to know. And yeah, as usual, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you next time. Bye for now.